verses 15 through 17, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And then Romans 5, 7 through 9. And it reads, "For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet perhaps for a good man someone would even dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Much more than having now been justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him." So basically, Jesus went through all of this when we were at our worst point so we could be saved and actually have access to our best lives. And then it's like, okay, so Jesus came and did this just for us. Then it was what happened after he died. So after the crucifixion, after he was beaten, he was buried. They buried him in the tomb of Joseph. And he was there for 3 days. And it's crazy, even in his absence, someone testified about what he said he would do. And it's one of the people who were involved in his murder. And you'll find that in Matthew chapter 27, verse 63. And it said, that was like when he was alive, he said, after 3 days he would rise, because they went and checked the tomb. And it was like, okay, he's still there, he's still there. But that third day, though, which all the Southern Baptists will get really happy right here, that on that third day, he did rise. An angel came, moved back the stone that was in front of his tomb, and then it was like, we know why you're here. Make sure you go and let everybody know that the one who died has actually risen. And so that's what makes the death of Jesus stand out above any other death, because he rose from his death, which he said that he did, which proved to all the naysayers who really wanted him to be dead that he was the Son of God and the King of the Jews, the reason why they crucified him. But it was all divine and needed to happen so we could be saved. If he never presented himself for death, we wouldn't have been saved from God's wrath. Now, all of that to say, let me get some help from Bird on this time. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. All right. So we're coming up to the end of our Preach Poet segment, and I just wanted to go over again salvation with everyone to make sure as we go on this journey that everyone understands what was done for them and what they actually have access to. And so the prayer of salvation, we will go over that now for anyone who isn't saved. If you never prayed the prayer of salvation, I do want to go over this with you so your name can also be written in the Lamb's Book of Life. But first we'll let Bird serenade you a little bit while we wrap it up.
Something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name.